This cheeseburger soup is so amazing. My husband and I loved this recipe. So you'll start out with 3 potatoes, and I just cut them up into about anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. And I always leave my potato peelings on because we like them. Go ahead and put those on to boil, and then you'll need a skillet, and we are going to scramble 1 pound of ground turkey, or you can use ground beef. Now, once those potatoes get done, drain all the water out of them except for maybe 2 inches in the bottom, and we are going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. One cup of milk, and you can use half and half if you'd like to, but I just used milk. And then you're going to take a potato masher and you're just going to lightly mash these. You don't want to mash them and turn them into mashed potatoes, but you do want them broken up. And now we are going to add 1 medium yellow onion diced, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's give this a stir. One 12-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables. At this point, you're going to want to make sure your stovetop eye is on medium. Let's give this another stir. And now we're going to add our 1 pound of ground turkey, scrambled ground turkey. If you want to, you can use ground beef. I believe I've said this probably a lot of times, but for you new viewers that don't know, I'm allergic to pork and beef, so turkey it is. Now in a measuring cup, we are going to make a thickener for this soup. Now the potatoes will help thicken it, but also you're going to have to add some flour to this. So I put 1 tablespoon of flour into this measuring cup. That's a heaping tablespoon. And now I'm adding 1 cup of milk to this, cold milk. And if you wanted to, you could do water, but it's got to be cold, and just mix it really well. And now we're going to pour it in, and that's going to help this thicken. And if you wanted to, you could also add more than that 1 tablespoon of flour. But this turned out perfect because once it cools down a little bit, it's going to keep thickening because it's got potatoes in it, that flour, and even this cheese. So now I'm adding 4 slices of real cheese. You could even add more cheese if you wanted it to, but all in moderation. I just added 4 slices, and now I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream, which I'm just guessing at this. Give this another stir. And we're not done yet. We're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I added probably about 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Give this a stir, and we are cooking this on medium heat because we're going to cook this another 15 minutes or so until you get it boiling, because we want it to kind of thicken, and you definitely want some salt and pepper. Lots of pepper. And on this one, I probably added more salt than I typically would because of the potatoes. I can't even begin to describe to you how wonderful this soup was. It's so full of flavor. My husband and I loved it. And did it taste like a cheeseburger? I'll let you be the judge of that, but we certainly loved this recipe. We will be making this again.